Yo, oh, what's good, everybody? It's Vic here, man. It's been a little minute. I'm not gonna lie, I miss you guys, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I love doing recaps. I get to talk. It's low key, like nobody really watching now, but to me, it's just like my diary almost, technically, my trading journal. I really wish I would have started this sooner, like exactly when I did start trading. Really see the progression. I mean, I did make previous videos and I did like live stream them, but like I think I like this recap format better. But anyway, today is um Wednesday, March 25th. Um Last time we took a trade was when we passed the evals on last week Friday. Didn't take a trade Monday. Tuesday I took a small loss on some really dumb ish, if I'm being completely transparent. But it wasn't out, like it was a $200 loss, so it wasn't right. So but coming into today we took shorts. Um we were after on or Tuesday, after we had this 1,000 point candle, we really just been consolidating within this range. I mean, it is a bigger range technically because of how many points. No, never mind. It's only a 200. But yeah, we've been consolidating inside this zone here. So coming into market open, I wasn't sure. I didn't really have a bias. I just wanted to see how market opened up. And as we can see, start new. We go to the 9:30 open. And as you can see, right, market initially, when we go up, I think it's not time frame. I think it's 15. Yeah, it's the 15. And we re-sweep. 1 second. Let me just go to the 5 minute. Holding on parched, right? We have these highs, intermediate highs, sitting in this 15-minute bear gap, as you previously seen. Also, I need to go over. I was gonna make a video about this before, but I did go over my like statistics. I put every single trade that I've recorded in my Discord. I imported it into Claude. I told it to show me the data, and here are some of the data now. Should I do this after? Yeah, I'm gonna do this after. Yeah, let's get back into the recap. My fault. I'm gonna edit that out. Let me get the reference. How niche is that? Like, how many percent of people just understood what I just said? I'm gonna edit that out. Anyways, let's. Bro, I'm having a great day. So let's get back to this. So, as you can see, market open and niche. Oh yeah, what a reaction, man. This is obvious to me. This is obvious to me, right? So as you can see, market open, we initially have a bullish reaction. We come sweep this 15-minute intermediate high again. And also, I was going to say the data also showed me that I'm not hitting at a great rate on 5 minute gap taps. So I'm taking it out the for now. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take anything off of 5 minute gap taps alone. It has to be sponsored by a 15-minute gap, which it was. And in this scenario, this one was a 5 minute as well, but I'm mainly looking at the 15-minute, right? So now we go back to the 5 minute time frame, and this is where the SMT comes in. If we go to ES at this point, ES already took out its highs. So there's now an SMT. Boom, standard. SMT, right? Now we go back to NQ, right? NQ failed to take out these highs, right? Boom, simple. And the bullish reaction, instant rejection. We closed below, right? We closed below the sweep, full body candles. Look at that, right? But at this point, now I have to make a decision. The 5-minute time frame is the highest time frame inversion. But I see how much speed it's having. I know I missed yesterday's trade because of the same thing. I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, I might go back and break down why I didn't take it after this video. So this video might be a little longer of a video. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh man, I love this. I can't do school. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, bro. Sorry guys, I'm parched. But anyways, I have to make a decision. And this is where me and my mans be talking. Like, I'm the QB in this scenario. I'm reading the defense. I see what cover they're in. They're in cover 2, right? Cover 2 right here. Safeties. You feel me? I'm the QB. I'm making the read. Do I RPO it, handoff, or do I pull for the pass and wait for the inversion, right? If I RPO it, I got to give it to it now. I got to get it now. Do I make that read as a QB, as an elite quarterback? What do I do in this situation after seeing this coverage? I front run. I hand it off. I'm not waiting for the 5-minute inversion. I see the speed. Boom. I'm in. I front run it. I wait a little bit. I see the pressure. We go up. We reject again. Oh yeah. In there like swimwear, man. In there like I'll trail it, bro. I'm a trail, bro. Anyways, boom. I front run it. Oh man, what a reaction. TP at these lows. Trailed aggressive. The real draws were these London lows and Asia lows, but you know me. I trail aggressive at 1-to-1. And again, non-Judases I'm only risking 250 on. So this isn't really that big of a win. I'm gonna show you our P&L. But I'm gonna show you our P&L, but I wouldn't consider this a Judas, although it was early into the session. I don't know if I consider this a Judas because off the data, Judases have been like, and what I've seen and back tested, Judases only work the best off of unfilled gaps, and this wasn't an unfilled gap. This was a great trade that I usually would have taken size on, but I'm only taking size on Judas, so it is what it is. Got a winning day. Thank you, God. I wish price action could be like this forever, like most days. Boom. And they're rejecting. There was an SMT here at this point in time. Rejected all the way up. They didn't even sweep it, and there wasn't an SMT either. So, yeah. Also, oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Also, now I'm gonna save this for the end. I'm gonna save it for the end. I might forget though. Yeah, let me show you our P&L real quick. Hold on, let me pull it up. P&L. Yeah, 344 on the day, each account. Again, I did tell you I took that small loss, or a $200 loss. That's why I'm only up 100 on these accounts. Again, the goal is to get these accounts to 4,000. So 54,000, right? So I could take a max payout of 2K by God's grace, hopefully. But that's ways to go, and I gotta make sure I capitalize on the Judases I see, right? So now this is gonna lead me to yesterday. Let's go back to yesterday. 9:30, 8:30. Boom, right? Ew. Looks so much better full screen. But anyways, 8:30. Coming into market open, there was an unfilled 15-minute gap. This is exactly what I told myself I wanted to see. Market come in, put in new highs, or tap this unfilled 15-minute gap, right? Let me tap this unfilled 15-minute gap and then reject lower, come take out these lows that we previously failed to take out, right? Hold up, I don't have all my drawings. I think this is pretty sure that's an hourly low. But anyways, that's what I wanted to see coming into market open. Boom. Instant. We didn't sweep anything. LR. Great LR. Swept this 15 or touched into this 15-minute gap. Also, boom. I initially thought this was gonna be a Judas. On this candle in lab time, it looked like it was gonna create a IFEG. So I like right when the candle closed, I was gonna front run this. Boom, but off the candle close, it didn't create IFEG anymore. So I don't want to be in the trade anymore because that's not valid to my how I trade. So I pulled it because stops would have been right here too. I pulled it, I waited, because I didn't love it. Boom, would have ticked this out, right? And at this point, there's a 2-minute IFEG. There's a 2-minute IFEG, right? Boom, I take it from here. Oh, shoot, my back. Actually, this is just me marking it up. What am I saying? I did not take. Okay, so boom. That's what I should have taken, right? So boom, I got out right here. But because the inverse was so much, like, because the way I do it, I have my risk automatically calculated. And at this point in time, I have my risk set for when I took a trade for here, from here, right? So I didn't have the like enough time, and even though I should have, because it wasn't like I was super over leveraged, but it's like, do I like this enough for me to then get an entry that is worse right here? I don't know if that makes sense. This might sound like a whole bunch of jibber jabber. I don't know if I explained that well. Anyways, I should have front ran. That's the conclusion I came to. I shouldn't have been scared. It was early in the session, which Judas usually are. It's on a Tuesday, which Judas, the stats that I'm gonna show y'all tells me Judas usually are. Judases have only appeared on Tuesdays and Fridays. Both three each time. Now making it 4 on a Tuesday. Right? So now it's like I'm starting to think that's not a coincidence. Right? So boom. And the data also shows me that when I do front run, it has a good success rate. But also, I will say I didn't like the amount of volatility, because usually Judases are far more volatile, right? Alexa, stop. Usually Judases are far more volatile than I'm not as used to this. So I'm thinking maybe it's not a Judas because it wasn't as volatile. But like now I'm looking back on it, because of how early it was into the session. We got an unfilled 15-minute gap tap. We have LR below. I should have taken it. And even if I didn't front run, I should have known that. Okay, a 76-point stop. I can still take this. I have an easy break even point right here, so it's like. But let me mark this up. I have the easy break even point right here. Went up, instant rejection, pushed down. And can we at least get a 1-to-1? Yeah, I mean, we still got a 1-to-1, right? Just trusting the break even, right? I still should have taken the play, so that's on me. I don't know if that makes. I think some of that was absolute jibber jabber. Anyways, this is what the stats say: December, January, February, 80% in December. Break even January, 47%. February, 60%. March has been negative 31%. But one thing that is like I don't know how to really take into account is that a lot of these are eval trades, and eval trades are like much more aggressive trades and not like high quality trades, right? So it's like I might have to do even more data to see, like, to go find my actual trades while funded, because I think there is a difference. I'm not gonna lie. Setup type win rates. Judas swings are hitting at 100% win rate. We've had 6 Judas swings, 6 wins. 4 of those times I front ran. Those are hitting at 100% rate. 3-minute IFEGs are hitting at a 71% rate. 5 wins, 2 losses, 4 break evens. Trading with a 15-minute gap tap, 70%. 7 wins, 3 losses, 2 break evens. Right. So a liquidity sweep with an SMT. Exactly what we got today, actually. Wow, what that's exactly what we got today as well. A liquidity sweep SMT combo, 67%. We gotta update that now. That's hitting at that has 4 wins, 2 losses, 5 break evens. 5-minute IFEG, 67%. 6 that's my fault, bro. I'm gonna turn 21. 6 wins, 3 losses, 1 break even. 1 hour gap tap, 62%. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have to read everything. This is gonna be a long ass video. As you can see, 30-second IFEG, 2-minute IFEG, right? Liquidity sweep alone. You see. Gap sponsorship time frame. 15-minute gaps are hitting at a 64% rate. 1 hour gap taps 50. 4 hour gap taps 50. We took a 15-minute gap tap today, technically. With a liquidity sweep. And 5-minute gap taps 31%. 4 wins, 9 losses, 2 break evens. That's why I said previously or earlier in the video, I said I will no longer be taking 5-minute gap taps. I want to at least tweak my trading towards what the data has shown me, because I feel like I'd be dumb to have all that info, since how many months of trading is it? This is starting, I calculated all from December 1st. So December 1st, January, February, March. That's 4 months of data. So I think that's a decent amount of data size for trading, at least, to be able to tell me what I need to work on. So it's like the data's telling me 5-minute gap taps are not working. So I'll be an idiot to still be taking 5-minute gap taps, right? Right? I would think so. At least if I want to improve, this is what everybody be talking about, right? Find your stats, tweak it, right? And learn from it. So I don't know, or at least in the near future, I will not be taking, I would not be taking 5-minute gap taps. And entry or inversion, 3-minute IFEG 71%, 5-minute IFEG 70%, 1-minute IFEG blase. You feel me? I think that is all. With 4 more winning days, hopefully we get a Judas soon. And for the last thing to cap off this video.